welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie.the.cosmic.sailor, and today we are seeing a very important message that you need to hear right now. So we have 3 groups to choose from. Whichever group you feel drawn to the most, that's most likely your reading. If you feel drawn to more than one group, that's totally okay. It just means there's more than one message for you here today. So pile number 1 is this stack of cards with the citrine. Pile number 2 is this stack of cards with the acorn. Pile number 3 is this stack of cards with the yellow calcite. So feel free to pause the video and meditate on the piles. I will have the timestamps linked down below. That way you can click straight to your reading, and I will see you in your groups. Bye! Hello! If you chose pile number 1 with the citrine crystal, this is your reading. We're going to start by looking at your oracle cards, and then we'll shuffle your tarot cards on camera. So I'm going to put your crystal over here, and then let's look at your oracle cards. So you guys have waxing moon, the energy is gaining momentum, and new moon eclipse, expect powerful change. Wow. So you guys have an eclipse card. This is a really powerful energy. A lot of powerful energy around you guys at this time. And I'm noticing like this very like purpley white energy. So you guys could be opening your third eye chakra or your crown chakra. I feel like you guys could also be receiving a lot of downloads at this time. I'm hearing the word visions. So you guys could be clairvoyant is something that I'm seeing. Right off the bat, wow. Expect powerful change. So you guys could be initiating this change, or there could just be change around you. And your spirit guides are saying, you hear that? You hear the winds of change? So I feel like there could be, the universe could be aligning you towards something. And with the waxing moon, this could be a manifestation that you're wanting to bring in. Even with the new moon energy, this talks about new beginnings, manifestations, setting intentions, bringing new things into your reality. So the universe really is trying to align something in your reality, something that you really want. Let's see what else we have. We have the rescuer. Light attributes, provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Shadow attributes, assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. Interesting. And with the heart in the shape of the life raft, I feel like the universe is almost like throwing you a life raft or I feel like this is outside of your control is something that I do feel strongly. And this may be like a person coming your way or an idea coming to you, or maybe somebody says something to you that helps you along your journey. Really interesting. And then we have the Father. Light attributes. Talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Shadow attributes, dictatorial control, abuse of authority. So you guys could be receiving some sort of advice or guidance from a father figure is something that I'm seeing. Or you guys could be receiving help from a father figure, or you guys could also be receiving some sort of idea or inspiration based off of something that a father figure tells you. This doesn't have to be your literal father. It can be, but this is somebody, a male figure who you look up to is something that I'm seeing. Let's see what else we have. We have influence with Mercury and Libra. This card has a little bit of nudity on it, so I can't show it. with Mercury in Libra, influence. And I just saw 333 on the clock timer. Really interesting. You guys could be motivational speakers is something that I'm hearing with the influence in Libra card here. You guys have a very powerful voice. I feel like you guys have this, even with rescuer and father here, this is like a motivational speaker or an inspirational speaker, somebody who can use their voice to uplift others, to help others, to heal others. This may be an ability that you're tapping into is something that I'm seeing for you as well. And then we have the moon in Scorpio with power. Wow. Expect powerful change. We have power and influence. Wow. You guys could actually be meant to be some sort of spiritual leader or spiritual teacher is something that I'm seeing as well. You guys could also be very passionate about helping people, uplifting people. Guiding people is something that I'm also seeing. I'm going to put these cards right here. Power and influence. So the important message that you need to hear, your spirit guides are saying that you are more powerful than you think. And there's something that you're wanting that's coming into your reality. A manifestation is coming in is something that I'm seeing. Interesting. Your spirit guides are showing me two like people walking and meeting to each other. You could be meeting a person that may be a sort of mentor or guide or inspiration to you is something that I'm seeing, or somebody who inspires you along your journey, which is really interesting. You and this person may have a lot in common, or this person may be doing something that you want to be doing is something that I'm also seeing. What important message does pile number 1 need to hear? I'm hearing your spirit guide say, keep faith. I'm also seeing the star card, which talks about hope for a brighter future, hope that things are going to get better. So I feel like your spirit guides are really wanting you to remain faithful, that whatever it is that you're trying to manifest is coming in. And if you guys are some sort of spiritual teacher or spiritual guide, your spirit guides really want you to know that the advice, the guidance, the things that you do to help other people has an impact, which is really interesting. It's like your spirit guides are also saying that you are important, that you are special, that you are meant to be here, that you are a guiding light, that you can incite change, not only in your reality, but in the realities of others. Your spirit guides are also showing me a ripple in a pond. So even though one pebble can create one tiny ripple, that ripple creates ripples, which creates movement along the water. So I feel like your spirit guides really are saying that you have the power to influence your reality. You have the power to influence others. Yeah. And this may be something that you're passionate about as well. Whatever it is that you're doing or whatever it is you're trying to manifest, maybe something that you're passionate about, something that involves your heart is something that I'm seeing. So it could be something that you love to do or you love to create is something that I'm also seeing. Let me see what else I'm seeing. The moon and Scorpio. With the Scorpio and Libra energy here, I feel like you guys, I'm getting a message about relationships. You guys could be attracting a partner, or you could be experiencing a deepening or a shift in your relationship is something that I'm seeing. If you guys are single, you're attracting a partner. If you guys are in a relationship, you guys are experiencing some sort of shift or change in the dynamic between you two. I feel like this is a good thing. See what else I'm seeing. With this message over here, positive guiding light within a tribal unit, I feel like you guys could be stepping into some sort of leadership role or teacher or mentor role as well. with this positive guiding light that your spirit guides are saying that's you. You are the positive guiding light. Actually, I want to look at these 2 cards in the book and see what it has to say, because this deck is fairly new to me, so I'm still kind of learning the meanings of each card. So I'm going to read it out of the book. The Moon in Scorpio says, when this card is drawn, it usually involves emotional fireworks, passion or hate, enthusiasm or indifference. There is rarely a middle ground. Often the card indicates an inheritance that could radically change life. Interesting. So you guys may be receiving some sort of financial abundance or inheritance is something that's also here as well. Only take that if that resonates. If you know that you're expecting some sort of money, I feel like that could be coming in shortly as well. And then I want to read the Mercury in Libra card. Mercury in Libra influence. When this card is drawn, it suggests that the inquirer should take a second opinion from a respected colleague about the present question. Interesting. When this card is drawn, it suggests that the inquirer should take a second opinion from a respected colleague about the present question. Interesting. So if you guys have some sort of question or you're wondering about something, maybe asking one of your friends or a coworker, something I'm also seeing, somebody who you trust, asking their advice, their guidance, what they would do. Really interesting. For some reason, I'm hearing Rescuer Down Under, which I think that's a Disney movie. I'm not sure. I've actually never seen the movie. That may be a movie that you like or you enjoy, is something I'm seeing. Or there could be messages in that movie for you. Rescuer Down Under. The energy is gaining momentum. And it's really interesting, too, in this card with the doorway. It's almost like you could be stepping through some sort of portal or some sort of, like, reality shift is something that I'm also seeing. With the person looking through this doorway, I feel like this has to do with your mind, the way you see things. I feel like you could be going through some sort of perspective change, or you may be looking at things differently or seeing things in a new light. I'm also hearing seeing things for the first time, which is really interesting. You guys I feel this like, when it comes to your reality shift, I feel like you could be maybe seeing an old friend in a different way or seeing a romantic partner in a new light. Your spirit guides are also saying falling in love with life again is something that I'm hearing for you guys. I want to go ahead and look at your tarot cards. And also with the snake on this card, the snake can talk about unawakened potential, hidden gifts, hidden talents, untapped potential. So you guys may be awakening to some sort of gift that you guys have, or you guys may be reawakening. Your spirit guides are also saying Kundalini rising. So you guys may be going through some sort of Kundalini awakening is something that I'm seeing as well. I feel like there is something that it's almost, again, with the new perspective, your spirit guides are showing me a pair of glasses. It's like you're seeing things in a different way. You guys could be doing a lot of visionary work or vision meditation where you like imagine your dream life, imagine your future reality. But I'm also seeing this energy of it's like changing your perspective about something. You guys could be going to the root of some sort of core belief, which is really interesting. Your spirit guides are showing me a scenario where somebody has a very negative belief or negative outlook, and say, for example, they walk outside and they see their neighbor, and their neighbor's listening to music and they're not paying attention, and they say, "Hey, neighbor," and their neighbor doesn't say anything back to them. The person with the negative belief would think, "Oh, my neighbor hates me," or "My neighbor doesn't like me, my neighbor's not paying attention." But then that same scenario happening again with somebody with a more positive mindset or more positive belief system, and they encounter the situation and their neighbor doesn't say anything to them, and they think, "Oh, they're probably busy, or they're probably doing their own thing. Everything's fine," and then they have an amazing day. Your spirit guides are really saying you could be going through some sort of belief shift or perspective shift. The way you see things matters is what your spirit guides are saying. Really interesting. Let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards. I'm going to scoot these up just a little bit. Spirit guides of love and light. What important message does pile number 1 need to hear right now? This card for sure, and this one. What important message does pile number 1 need to hear? Okay, we'll take these cards. So we have the Ten of Wands flipping out. And I love this Ten of Wands because this to me signals rebirth as well, death and rebirth. Really interesting. You guys could be going through some sort of identity shift or change in personality is something that I'm seeing. A change in your ego, which is really interesting. You guys may be used to or presenting yourself in a certain way to the world or seeing the world in a certain way. And you guys are going through some sort of change in the way you see yourself and the way you see yourself interacting with the world, which is really interesting. I also feel this energy of letting go of burdens with the Ten of Wands here, letting go of burdens, not feeling like you have to work so hard for something. Your spirit guides are saying divine laziness, allowing yourself to be, which doesn't mean not doing things. It just means bringing the energy of being to the things that you're doing. So it's this very like calm, slow, and steady type energy that I'm feeling for you guys. Really interesting. I feel like you guys could be going through some sort of transformation over the next, your spirit guides are saying 3 to 5 months. 3 to 5 months. But this could also be 1 month as well with the new moon energy here, because it takes 1 month for a new moon cycle to begin and end. And then with the 10, the 1, 0, yeah. So this could be 1 month. Within 1 month, you guys may go through some sort of change or transformation when it comes to your personality or when it comes to the way you relate to the world. Let's see what else we have. We have the 9 of Coins. Yeah, this is a really beautiful energy. I feel like you guys are releasing some sort of sadness or grief is something that I'm also feeling. I also feel this energy of people pleasing that you guys may be releasing as well. I feel like you guys are stepping into a higher purpose, a higher passion, really doing whatever it is that you want to be doing. We have the 5 of Cups. We have Judgment. I feel like you guys may experience a lot of synchronicity as well. Synchronicity, maybe thinking about something and then it appearing in your reality, or thinking of someone and then you get a call from them. I feel like you guys are really interesting. Your spirit guides are saying the veil is thin. And with the purple and the white colors here, this talks about the crown chakra and the third eye chakra. So your spirit guides are saying you guys may be having some sort of up-leveling in your third eye or in your crown chakra. But you guys are also experiencing a deepening, a more deep connection to the world around you. A deepening in the way you relate to the world. Your spirit guides are saying you guys may be seeing spirit in all things is something that's coming through, and this may be why you're experiencing more synchronicity, more coincidences. Your spirit guides are also saying there's no such thing as coincidences. We have Judgment, and Judgment can talk about following your purpose, following the beat of your own drum, doing what you need to be doing. And even with the Sun here, the Sun can talk about enlightenment. And we have the lotus flower, which is representative of the crown chakra as well. I feel like you guys are almost like seeing yourself in others, or having more compassion or more empathy is something that's coming through as well. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, again, I'm hearing 1 month, and the Knight of Swords talks about fast movement, things happening very quickly, very rapidly. So you guys may experience this change very quickly, very rapidly. Or you guys may start doing something creative very quickly, very rapidly. It's a very fast moving energy that's coming through for you guys. Your spirit guides are saying you have the light within and you always have, which is really interesting. The Knight of Coins talks about abundance, this feeling of wealth, self-made wealth. Your spirit guides are also saying health and well-being as well. Health and well-being. You guys, so we have Libra and Scorpio here, but I feel like you guys may, I'm also hearing the Capricorn as well, so you guys may be Capricorns. We also have Sagittarius here with the Ten of Wands. This is Sagittarius and Saturn. Let me see what else I'm seeing. I feel like you guys may be gaining some sort of whole perspective or whole view on things. I feel like you guys could be releasing black and white thinking is something that I'm seeing, or all or nothing thinking. Releasing words like everything, always, never. These like really extreme words. You guys may be viewing the world in a more nuanced or gray type of way is something that I'm seeing. And this may be why there's like this perspective shift. I feel like you guys are becoming more compassionate. And I also feel this energy of forgiveness around you guys as well, where you guys may be forgiving yourself or forgiving others. Really interesting. Your spirit guides are saying forgive them, for they know not what they do, which can talk about forgiving people from a place of knowing that everybody makes mistakes, but also from a place of knowing that when people are in a more negative or hurtful energy, it's coming from a more unconscious place. If they were conscious and they were truly aware of their actions, they wouldn't be acting that way. But also it's understanding that it's like this energy of connection that I feel like with you guys. I feel like you guys are feeling more connected to others, connected to the world around you, connected to spirit. Yeah, and your spirit guides are saying child of the divine. I feel like there's a lot of like, you guys could also be clairaudient as well, because I just keep hearing a lot of sayings, just like a lot of like quick inspirational sayings. You guys may be speaking more inspirational over the next 1 month. I feel like is very significant for you guys, the next 1 month, because we have the new moon, the new moon cycles. I feel like the new moon and the waxing moon, the waxing crescent moon are going to be very significant times for you. And I think we are experiencing a new moon here coming up. Let me look it up really quickly. So we are experiencing a new moon. I will be uploading this video on January 8th, and we are experiencing a new moon 2 days after that. So we should experience the new moon around the 9th. And I just heard a ding for confirmation. Around the 9th, the new moon could be a very significant time for you guys. The new moon in Capricorn that's coming up. You guys may want to watch like an astrology reading about your rising sign is something that I'm also hearing. I feel like you guys are just like reclaiming your power, knowing that you have control over your beliefs, knowing that you can forgive and let go of certain things or situations that you know are no longer serving you. And it's allowing you to step into this energy of wealth. I feel like that's all I have for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and we would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye. Hello. If you chose pile number 2 with the acorn, this is your reading. We are going to look at your oracle cards, and then we'll shuffle your tarot cards on camera. So let's see your oracle cards. What important message do you need to hear? We have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, and your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Wow. So there may be something that you want to bring to the world, a way of expressing yourself. This could be, your spirit guides are saying, an invention or something that you want to create. And I feel like you have the possibility, you have the potential to achieve your dream, to manifest your desire. Your spirit guides are just really saying you need a practical plan. So maybe getting a planner or writing down days, actually scheduling out whatever it is that you want to do. For some reason, your spirit guides are showing me fashion as an example. So if you're really into fashion, maybe setting aside time to buy new outfits or make new outfits, whatever it is that you're into, really setting aside time and putting in the time and effort is something that's coming through. Show the world the real you. So your spirit guides are also saying the world is ready to receive your ideas, to receive your genius, to receive your inspiration. So there could be something that you want to bring or create in the world, and your spirit guides are saying now is the time. Now is the time to put yourself out there, to create whatever it is that you want to create. You just may need to actually set out time and schedule it, which is really interesting. Your spirit guides are also saying lack of time is only an excuse. And this is something that we all do, where sometimes, we'll tell ourselves, oh, I don't have enough time for that, or, oh, that's going to take too much time. So your spirit guides are really saying, don't let that be an excuse. Set aside time, make a schedule, put it on your calendar and say, from this time to this time, this is what I'm doing. And specifically when it revolves around your passion. Interesting. And Aquarius also talks about friendship. So you guys may be attracting in a new group of friends, or your spirit guides may be encouraging you to deepen your connection with friends. I'm also hearing the word vulnerable, maybe being more vulnerable or open when it comes to friendship connections, not being afraid to show who you truly are. And I feel this very positive energy around you. So I feel like you guys may be people who march to the beat of your own drum, or maybe a little bit more different or unique or eccentric. And your friends may actually receive this very well, is something that I'm seeing for you guys as well. Your spirit guides are also saying release fear, releasing fear. And I love this pink and green energy on the Taurus card. To me, this is reminding me of a very fairy type energy. I feel strong energies around makeup and fashion with this pile. So you guys may be really into makeup or fashion. And I feel like you guys may be really into cottagecore or fairy type energies, which is really interesting. Your spirit guides may be encouraging you to show the world the real you, show how unique you are, show how different you are, eccentric you are, especially when it comes to your makeup and fashion, is something that I'm seeing. Your clothes, the way you style your clothes. I feel like you guys could really be trendsetters, is something that I'm also seeing with the Taurus and Aquarius energy here. Let's go ahead and look at your other cards. Wow. So you guys have visionary. Yeah, you guys are trendsetters. This says, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain, shadow attributes, selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. Visionary. So your spirit guides are really encouraging you to step into this energy of visionary, to bringing something into the world that not a lot of people have seen or may not be quote unquote popular. Really interesting. And then you guys also have guide. Light attribute represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Shadow attribute places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So with the guide and visionary here, you guys could be spiritual teachers. I'm also hearing spiritual seekers. You guys could be really into spirituality or the unseen. Things that I'm also hearing the occult or metaphysics as well. I also feel with both of these cards coming through, you guys may receive some sort of download or some sort of insight. I'm seeing specifically through media. So you guys may be like scrolling on social media or watching a YouTube video. I mean, you guys are watching me right now on YouTube. It's almost like I'm breaking the fourth wall. Really, really, really weird. But yeah, with the Aquarius energy here, this talks about like technology. So you guys may receive some sort of message or advice or guidance through technology. So like on Facebook, or you guys may be scrolling and receive a message. Your spirit guides are saying it's you, it's all for you. Everything I do. I'm hearing the song Video Games by Lana Del Rey. Interesting. Sorry if I seem all over the place right now. Your spirit guides are also saying keep them guessing. So you guys may be the type of people who do things differently or against the grain or against the norm. I feel like you're being called to step into this energy, to embrace this energy, to not be afraid of how other people perceive you, which is really interesting. Let's look at your other cards. So we have excitement and intuition. Yeah, I feel like you guys are really being called to trust your intuition, trust your inner guidance system, trust where you're being led. And also with the excitement energy here, this is about allowing the energy of excitement to fuel you, to feel excited about the things that you're doing, to allow that excitement to push you forward, which is really interesting. You guys may have a really strong inner teacher or inner guidance. I'm seeing like a very strong third eye chakra here with you guys. You guys may be able to, your spirit guides are saying predict the future or see things before they happen. So you guys may be very clairvoyant as well, and you're being asked to trust where you're being led. And I'm also hearing trust where you're being led before it makes sense. So doing things before you fully know the path, it's almost like you're creating the path as you walk it. And I feel the strong energy of trendsetter around you guys. And we even have 4-3 here. This to me, it talks about number synchronization. So you guys may be seeing a lot of angel numbers as well. 333 or 444 specifically. I want to read both of these cards out of the book. I'm going to put these right here. I'm still getting used to this deck, so I'm trying to really learn the cards and learn what they mean. So we have Mercury in Cancer with the number 4, Mercury in Cancer. And it says, when this card is dealt, it always refers to traditional family ways of thinking and ideas based on early childhood conditioning. The thoughts and comments of close family and friends will be of great importance to the subject of the reading. Interesting. So like I was saying about that message with friends, you guys may be reaching out to friends or connecting with friends. I also, with this message coming through, you guys may be asking the opinions of friends. I feel like you guys are going to be very well received by your family and friends for being different, which is really interesting. I feel like you guys may have a certain fear around being different or a certain fear around being seen. Is something that I'm also seeing. Your spirit guides are saying it's your time to shine. It's your time to be seen specifically. So I feel like your spirit guides are really urging you to put yourself out there, to allow yourself to be seen, even if you may be more quirky or eccentric or different. It's like whatever you're doing may be very well received is something that I'm seeing. And your spirit guides are showing me Harry Styles, and Harry Styles has a very like unique fashion sense. Like he wears the most like quirkiest, craziest things, but people love it. People love that about him, and I see that energy with you guys as well. Let's go ahead, and you guys actually have Mercury and Gemini as well, so you guys have 2 Mercury cards here. Mercury is a very like fast moving energy. I also feel your spirit guide saying when you receive inspiration, to act on your inspiration, because the feeling of inspiration may be very fleeting, or it may come very quickly and dissolve very quickly. And so your spirit guides are really urging you whenever you feel inspired, whenever you feel excited, whenever you feel this passion to do something, create something, express yourself in a certain way, they're saying act on it. Whether that is actually going out there and doing it. I'm also seeing the energy of writing lists. So maybe writing a list of all the ideas, all the things that you want to create. That way you can look back on it and be like, oh yeah, I remember whenever I made this. And then when you have time, again, the energy of setting time aside is coming through for you guys, doing that, creating that, expressing that. And then we have Mercury in Gemini. And then it says, when this card appears in a reading, it usually indicates that the questioner will benefit from a period of busy, communicative socializing with plenty of short trips related to the question. Negatively, the excitement card can denote constant changing of the mind, a jumping from one decision to the next with equal excitement and enthusiasm that annoys others. Interesting. The questioner will benefit from a period of busy, communicative socializing. So you are really being encouraged to put yourself out there. Yeah. Your spirit guides want you to know that it's your time to shine, that it's your time to be seen. It's your time to put yourself out there, put your ideas out there. Specifically because we have the Mercury card, and the Mercury can talk about the mind. So putting your ideas out there, the things that you think about creating them. Yeah, and I feel like you guys could be, with the guide card here, you guys could be receiving a lot of divine inspiration is something that I'm seeing from the universe, from your spirit guides, whatever it is that you believe in. Yeah. See if I'm seeing anything else. I feel like you guys may see a lot of owl symbolism. We also have the horse here. These could be signs from your spirit guides. See if I'm seeing anything else. I feel like that's all. I want to go ahead and look at your tarot cards. Yeah, I feel like you guys could be receiving a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts, and with the Mercury and Gemini, this talks about like a lot of excitement for a lot of different things. And with the practical plan energy here, your spirit guides really are saying write down the things that inspire you, because you may want to go back and look on them and be like, oh yeah, especially whenever you're out of this like very fast, chaotic energy, and when you're in a more grounded energy, when you're in this energy of like, okay, I have time to actually do something, or I have time to create something, your spirit guides are saying the list may be helpful, is something that I'm seeing. Okay, let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards. What important message does pile number 2 need to hear right now? What important message for 5? Okay. So we're going to take all of your cards upright. We have the Page of Swords that came out. And I just saw 1313 on the clock timer. The Page of Swords also has this energy of air. So you guys could have really strong Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini placements in your chart. Page of Swords. Yeah. Allowing ideas to come, allowing ideas to flow. Let's see what else we have. We have the Emperor. This also gives me this energy of your dreams need a practical plan, because the Emperor is very practical, goal-oriented, setting foundations, building things from the ground up. So your spirit guides are saying you may be having a lot of good ideas right now that have the potential to bring some sort of abundance, or you have the potential to bring these goals into fruition. But if you want to bring these goals into fruition, you really need to like set time aside to plan, to create, to build, to actually do it. Your spirit guides are saying, because I feel like you guys could be in this energy of having a lot of inspiration, having a lot of ideas, having a lot of visions as well, or downloads from the universe. But your spirit guides are really emphasizing that these ideas, these visions can be brought into fruition if you set time aside to plan and build them, to create them into reality. And I just saw 1444 on the clock timer, so you guys may be seeing 444 as well. We have the Page of Coins. For some reason, this card is really reminding me of The Sound of Music, the movie The Sound of Music. There could be messages in that movie for you. I believe it's on Disney Plus. Interesting. And in that movie, the main character, she kind of goes against the grain. She also has a very like high tolerance for putting up with people's BS, is something that's also coming through. She also brings this very like fun energy to the household. She's a nanny in the movie, and the kids are like, they go through a lot of nannies because they are very bad kids or they don't listen or whatever it is. And she brings this energy of like fun and play and like happiness and joy to the environment that she's in. So I feel like you guys have that energy around you as well. We had that mentioned with the excitement card, is like you bring this very like fun, uplifting energy. We have the Eight of Wands. This is Sagittarius and Mercury, more Mercury energy coming through. We have the Emperor, which is Aries as well. A lot of signs. So we have Cancer, Mercury in Gemini, Mercury in Cancer, Mercury in Sagittarius, and then we have Aries, the Eight of Wands. Move these down just a little bit. And then we have the Six of Coins. This talks about giving without expecting to receive. You guys could be, I feel like you guys are light workers, is something that I'm feeling as well. You guys are light workers. You guys are inspiring to others. You guys are trendsetters. You guys uplift people. And you guys may be in the energy, it's like you inspire others to put themselves out there. You inspire others to trust their intuition. You inspire others to just be themselves, is something that I'm seeing. This is the energy that you guys are in. And we had it mentioned on both of these cards about monetary abundance, financial wealth. Let me see what it said. It said, places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. And then on the visionary, selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So you guys really are being asked to, I'm hearing that, follow your heart. Create what you feel like creating, even if other people don't agree with it. But again, with the energy here, I feel like you will be very well accepted, well received for the things that you create, the things that you build, how you express yourself into the world. It almost inspires other people to express themselves how they wish to express themselves. I feel like you guys carry this very like childlike energy, this like wild child, this like carefree energy, because the Emperor is Aries and Aries is the child of the zodiac. Let's see what else I'm seeing. With the Page of Swords and the Page of Coins, the Page of Swords talks about ideas, and the Page of Coins is like the beginning of building a business. So I feel like you guys could really build a business. I'm also hearing content creation, create something out of the ideas that you have. And it's interesting that the Emperor is right in between both of them, because the Emperor again talks about setting a practical plan, making goals, setting intentions to create your goals, to bring your goals into real life. Your spirit guides are also saying, imagine yourself where you want to be in 1 year from now, and slowly but steadily taking steps toward that reality. Let me see what else I'm seeing. Yeah, you're being, at this moment in time, you're being really asked to give without expecting anything in return. Although with the Page of Coins here, I feel like you guys could make money for the things that you create, but at this time I feel like you're really being asked to give without expecting anything in return with the Six of Coins here. This is like giving from a place of having your cup overflowing, so you have the capacity to give. This talks about money specifically, so maybe giving money or sharing money or donating money is something that's here as well. It doesn't have to be. For you guys, I feel like this is almost like giving time, donating time, setting aside time to do whatever it is that you want to do, create whatever it is that you want to create. It's going to be different for everybody. I am also hearing inertia, momentum. So I feel like whatever it is that you create, once you start and once you get the ball rolling, it's like that whatever it is that you're creating has the potential to like come in very hot or build very quickly. Because it's like this energy of inertia or momentum. They're showing me like a snowball rolling down a hill. How at the beginning the snowball is very small, but then as it rolls, it gets bigger and faster and bigger and faster and bigger and faster. And that's the energy I see around you guys. Once you start, once you get the ball rolling, it's like whatever you're creating has the potential to grow bigger and faster. I'm also seeing this revolve around like friend groups as well. You guys could be building a bigger friend group or attracting more people into your friend group is something that I'm seeing. Let's see what else I see. Yeah, I feel like you could be receiving a lot of messages from spirit as well. With the bird here, I feel like you guys could be receiving a lot of signs. Your spirit guides are saying metaphors, so maybe looking into metaphors, looking into symbolism, what certain animals mean, what certain signs mean, interpreting them as messages from spirit. But I feel like that's all I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and we would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. If this resonated, comment down below, let me know. Sorry if I was all over the place. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye. Hello, if you chose pile number 3 with the yellow calcite or the orange calcite, this is your reading. We are going to be seeing what important message do you need to hear. We're going to go ahead and look at your oracle cards. The first thing I want to say though is whenever I was opening up to your group, the wind outside just like really just started like picking up and like amping up. And I was also hearing, you hear that? You hear the winds of change? And that came through in another pile as well. So you may have been drawn to that pile or you may be coming from that pile. But I do feel the energy of change around you as well. I also feel like you guys could be receiving a lot of spiritual insight, spiritual wisdom, or synchronicities is something that I'm seeing, or downloads as well. But let's go ahead and look at your oracle cards. So you guys have the blue moon, believe in the impossible. Interesting. And I love that there's almost this like glow around the moon as well. You can kind of see it. Believe in the impossible. And then we have nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. This card talks about change as well. Nothing is yet set in stone. Things are changing. The tides are turning. Interesting. Believe in the impossible. I feel like your spirit guides are wanting you to maybe work on your self-esteem or self-confidence is something that I'm feeling. Knowing and trusting that you can create the reality that you wish, even if other people don't believe in you or even if other people aren't as supportive. I feel like your spirit guides may be asking you to let go of needing validation from others from what you're doing, which is really interesting. It's like you don't have to go to people to say, oh, does this look good? Or should I be doing this? Your spirit guides are wanting you to validate your own experience, to have this validation come from within, which revolves around self-confidence, self-esteem. Really interesting. Let's go ahead and look at your other cards. I'm also hearing once in a blue moon, which is really interesting, which can talk about opportunities of a lifetime or opportunities coming toward you or coming your way. I also, for some reason, I'm hearing the ocean, which of the ocean kind of reminds me of this feeling of relaxation, of letting go of worries, of not stressing so much or worrying so much about something. Really interesting. Let's see what else we have. We have the hedonist, light attribute, Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Shadow attributes, pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Embrace the good things. I was also seeing the Four of Wands, and I was seeing like marriage. You guys may be coming into like a harmonious union with somebody is something that I'm seeing. If you guys are in a relationship, you guys may be coming into harmony with your partner, with your person. With the hedonist here, this talks about celebration, having good times, celebrating, having fun. Let's see what else we have. We have the dilettante. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Light attributes. Delights in the arts without having to be a professional. Alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Shadow attributes. Pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. I feel like your spirit guides are wanting you to try new things. To try new things, to express yourself in a new way. This energy can talk about just like opening up yourself to the possibility or potential of fun, or opening up yourself to the idea that what you're meant to do you haven't quite discovered yet, which is really interesting. Nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like your spirit guides are wanting you to get curious about certain talents, or get curious about what inspires you or what you think about doing but haven't done, which is really interesting. Delights in the arts without having to be a professional. I feel this energy around you guys. You guys may have a lot of Capricorn placements, or a lot of planets in the 10th house is something that I'm feeling. I feel this energy where you guys may think like, if I want to do something, I have to make a career out of it. Or like if I want to, like for example, you might get into art. It's like you feel like you can't create art unless you're a master. I feel like your spirit guides are wanting you to let go of this perception, which is really interesting. And in the beginning, I was talking about self-confidence and self-esteem, and how you build self-confidence and how you build self-esteem is by trying new things, by learning new things, by putting yourself out there, by doing things that you may not know how to do. And it's like once you learn more things, your confidence, your self-esteem begins to build, because it's like your spirit guides are showing me, there was this video that I saw on TikTok where it was like he drew a diagram of how certain people with self-confidence or high self-esteem, they've just done a lot of things. So they have dipped their toes in the water of a lot of different things, not necessarily because they're trying to become a master or a professional at those things, or because they're trying to build a career out of those things, but because they're just trying things to try things. And I feel like that may be a message for you guys, to just try things to try things, especially if you feel a certain calling toward them or a certain curiosity toward them. Your spirit guides are wanting you to really like dip your toes in the water in different things, which is really interesting. So maybe buying like a how-to book is something that I'm seeing for you guys as well, or looking up YouTube videos on how to do certain things. The internet is a magical place, and you really can teach yourself how to do literally anything on the internet, on YouTube, on Google. Yeah, even on like Amazon, they sell books on Amazon. You don't even have to leave your house. Nowadays, you can just Google stuff and then you can buy it and get it shipped to your house. Let's see what else we have. We have the Sun in Taurus, acquisition. And we have Mercury in Virgo with caution. Interesting. Acquisition and caution. I am hearing overindulgence. You guys may tend to overindulge is something that I'm seeing. I feel like maybe when you recognize this, your spirit guides are saying awareness is the first step. So whenever you recognize that you're overindulging in something or overdoing it in something, that is the cue to be like, okay, I can put this down, I can relax. I feel this energy of relaxation and fun that your spirit guides are really urging you. It's like, it's okay to relax. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to not be a professional at something. It's okay to not make every single hobby a career, which is really interesting. Your spirit guides are wanting you to embrace the energy of play. And I feel like you guys really may enjoy the finer things in life, or you guys may value quality over quantity is something that I'm seeing as well. With the Taurus card here, we have a lot of earth energy with Virgo and Taurus, and I was feeling Capricorn come through as well. I want to read these cards out of the book for you guys. See what they say, because I'm still getting used to this deck. We have Mercury in Virgo with, let me see. Yeah, Mercury in Virgo with caution. It says, in a reading, this card usually indicates a need to carefully examine the pros and cons of a problem before taking any action. Virgo doesn't rush heedlessly into things. Although the card indicates a specialist, as with all Mercury contacts, it holds the potential for more than one skill to fall back on in an emergency. It holds the potential for more than one skill to fall back on in an emergency. Yeah, I feel this energy of variety that your spirit guides may be asking you to embrace. Embrace new things, especially if you feel curious about something, or like, what does this thing do? Or what is this about? I feel like your spirit guides want you to embrace variety. And then this says events, detailed craft work, cataloging, a laborious task needing care and patience, restoration of order at work, a need to plan ahead. This message was coming through with another pile as well, but maybe setting aside time, not letting and this happens to all of us where we make the excuse of, oh, I don't have enough time, or I'm running out of time. Your spirit guides are saying when you set aside time, say, I'm going to do this on this day, and sticking to it, you create the time for yourself. So that may be a message for someone of setting aside time to discover a new hobby or work on something new that you've been curious or interested in learning something new. And then we have the Sun in Taurus with acquisition. This says, in a reading, this card shows a strong desire to achieve financial independence and often indicates the ability to amass a comfortable amount of money. The danger when this card appears is that a natural love for life's pleasures will express itself in greed, over-lavish behavior, and ostentation. The card also indicates a need to hold on to possessions and may indicate a challenge to ownership. Yeah, and then even with the mutable moon, the mutable moon talks about going with the flow. Mutable energy doesn't attach itself to certain ideas or beliefs or ways of doing things. It's very flexible in its energy. So I feel like your message, your spirit guides are wanting you to be more flexible, to not be so fixed in a viewpoint or fixed in a way of doing things. It's interesting that we have the message, often indicates the ability to amass a comfortable amount of money. So you guys, I feel like, could be very ambitious people or very career-oriented people or job-oriented people. And I'm not saying that whatever passion you're wanting to do can't be turned into a career, because anything can be made into a career. But I feel like you guys are really being asked to embrace this energy of a beginner's mindset, of play, of fun, of not feeling the pressure of like perfection when it comes to turning something into a profession, is something that I'm seeing. I want to go ahead and look at your guys' tarot cards. And then I love, even on the hedonist card, it says, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. So I feel like your message, your spirit guides are wanting you to embrace the good things in life. Embrace the energy of being a beginner. Embrace play. Embrace fun. Embrace learning new things. And even with the Virgo energy here, Virgo can sometimes be perfectionistic. So this may be something that your spirit guides are wanting you to let go of or release, not feeling like you have to perfect something. Let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards. What important message does pile number 3 need to hear? What important message does pile number 3 need to hear? So we have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, the Ten of Cups talks about emotional fulfillment. It can talk about a happy home life, a happy family as well. To me, this also talks about harmony. And I was mentioning that with the blue moon as well, how I was seeing the Four of Wands and like a wedding or harmony. I feel like you guys could be being asked to embrace the energy of harmony is something that I'm seeing. I feel this strong energy of going with the flow for you guys, not feeling so rigid or set or like things have to be this way or this person has to behave this way or I need to perfect this thing. It's like your spirit guides just want you to like just slow down, just relax, just take a deep breath. And I know it's easier said than done. Let's go ahead and see. We have strength. Yes. And strength talks about inner strength. Inner strength. Following your intuition, trusting where you're being led. Also, this card to me talks about standing up to like your inner demons or your inner bully is something that I'm seeing as well, or that negative voice in your head that says, oh, you can't do this or you shouldn't do this. Standing up to that voice and saying, I can, I will. Also, this energy talks about having this like sense of compassion or softening. We have the Emperor, and this card came out for another pile as well, which is Aries energy, and then with strength we have Leo. We have the Ten of Coins. So you guys have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Coins. Wow. The Ten of Coins can talk about surrounded by people you love, surrounded by people who love you. And then we have the King of Cups. A lot of cups energy. The Ten of Cups, the King of Cups. I feel this strong energy of like standing up to that negative voice in the head or the inner saboteur or the inner bully, the person or the voice inside your head that says, oh, you can't do that, or oh, you shouldn't do that, or what if things go wrong? Your spirit guides and your higher self really want you to relax and trust the flow of things. I feel like practicing mindful meditation would be very helpful for this pile as well. Setting time aside to allow your thoughts to go. Also, your spirit guides are saying if you guys struggle with worrying a lot or excessive worry, setting aside a time of day for maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes to write down all of your worries, all of the things that you're worried about, get it all out of your head and onto paper, and use that time as your designated worry time. And then after that, any worry or any like anxiety that comes up, don't indulge, just let it go, because you're setting aside that time to indulge in your worries. Whenever something comes up outside of that time, just focus on your breath, focus on letting it go, knowing that everything is going to be okay. I feel also a strong connection to water. You guys could have a lot of water energy in your chart, or you guys could just be very drawn to water or very connected to the energy of water. I feel like your spirit guides could be maybe asking you to become more aware of your emotions and not letting your emotions control you is something that I'm seeing here as well. Allowing your emotions to flow. I also feel like music could be very important for you guys, is something that I'm seeing. Listening to like relaxation music or relaxation sounds or relaxation classical music is something that I'm seeing. I feel like you guys are very creative individuals. I feel like you guys are meant to express your creativity without feeling like it has to have a box around it of it has to be this certain way or it has to be done this certain way. Because the energy of creative is very like, go with the flow. There is no outline. There is no box. There is no how it should be. And I feel like you guys could be more perfectionistic or more type A is something that I'm seeing. So I feel like your spirit guides are wanting you to create. Your higher self is wanting you to create, but releasing the like rules and regulations when it comes to how things should be done. Again, with this message, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Relaxation, love, joy, peace is something that I'm also seeing that your spirit guides may be encouraging you to embrace. I also feel this energy of, it's almost like, I feel like your spirit guides really want you to allow things to be good, because I feel this energy that you guys may, when things are good, may worry it's not going to last forever. And that is true. But at the same time, when things are bad, it's not going to last forever either. Nothing lasts forever. And so it's almost like I feel like you guys may sabotage good times or good feelings with these thoughts or ideas that, oh, it's not going to last forever. So you almost like, I feel this energy of like worry or anxiety surrounding fun. And I feel like your spirit guides are really wanting you to release that, let that go. Trust is something I feel strongly as well. Relax. I also feel with the Emperor here, maybe setting time aside to relax, or setting days up to relax, or setting time aside to be like, okay, this project or this thing that I'm creating has no, I'm not going to create it to try and sell it. I'm not going to create it to try and show a bunch of people. I'm just creating it to create it, is something that I see. Allowing yourself to have fun in creating and allowing yourself to play. See what else I'm seeing. I'm hearing embracing your wild nature is something that's coming through with the Strength card, and then all these like deer kind of running through. Embracing that like inner child. Really interesting. And your spirit guides are showing me there was I think it was on Christmas, I was playing with my niece, and she had just got this painting set and she was painting, and you know, she literally painted just this like brown blob, like it was literally nothing. And the adults around her were like, oh, what is that? What are you trying to create? What does that mean? You know, and it was just a brown blob, and that's what it was. And that's what it was meant to be, and it was beautiful, and it was wonderful, and it was amazing. So I see that for you guys. Just allowing yourself to play with the things, the tools that you have to play with, and not expecting so much. Releasing expectation is something I see. But I feel like that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and we would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. If this resonated, comment down below, let me know. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye.